Okay, so moment of truth. Got to fire it up. So we basically put it all back together. I still got to clean up the rosin and stuff around the small boards, but you can see right there, new capacitors, a few new resistors, especially the metal film resistors are all brand new. Cap can's been replaced already with brand new F&T capacitors. We hooked up a speaker to it and extension to the cabinet. It's got two 10-inch Alnico Jensen speakers. Not the best, but better than the stock junky Fender ones. And I got my Mexican telly with Seymour Duncans hooked up. So let's give it a little bit of mojo juice here. I already had it on. And let's fire it up. And let's turn this dial. It starts reading around 40. It's got an aftermarket display right there. Let's look at the amp as I'm slowly turning it up. As you can see right there, we got a pilot light, 57 volts, 61, 64, 68, 71 volts, 74, 77, 81, 85, 89, 90. I'm going to take it all the way up to 110. That's where I like to run all these circuits at, simply because around the time these things were invented, and I know this is a reissue, it's not the original one, that was pretty much the line voltage. So anywhere between 106 and 110. So right now we're at 108, a little bit more of a turn. Right there, 110. Okay, see if this is turned up. It is. See, remember when I first turned it on and it had the helicopter going? I mean, you can still hear it and feel it. It's probably because it's not in the chassis and it's wide open on top. But I can barely hear that helicopter. The reverb is not hooked up. To try that out, I don't have long enough cables. I got to put it back in the cabinet. But let's try this. Oh, there we go. Turn them back down. Hardly anything. I can hear a little bit, but I know that's because the chassis is not in the cabinet. And so the top's wide open, but I like it. Just what I expect from the Fromel mods. This mod is basically the Mark Moyer mod that everybody does on these amps. So the next step is to put it back on the cabinet. Test it again, test the reverb. And then I need to go to my P.O. box to pick up some more gadgets that I plan on installing on this amp. So I really liked how this turned out. It's quiet, it's clear. I mean, everything halfway on 5 sounds really nice. I can't wait to try it. I'll probably make a video of that. So the next step is going to be to improve upon it a little bit more. All those white and black wires going from the front PCB boards to the main board, I want to replace. I want to add coax cable on all the signal wires. I want to clean up all that bird's nest we got going around the power supply and the power to the tubes and the signals to the tubes. So that's going to be next. But right now, I'm going to turn this off, let it rest for a little bit so it cools down, don't get burned. Pick it up, put it in the cabinet, and take it for a spin. But I really like these Fromel kits. They're worth every penny. And so if you're thinking about modding your amp, I strongly suggest you go with them. You can find the resources online too for free, but I mean, it's up to you if you want to get into the logistics of ordering every single little part in order to be successful modifying your amp. I just go with Fromel. So, hope you enjoyed this video. There's more to come. And yeah, time to enjoy the amp. Thanks.